Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Ron at SceneGrinder, and I've got some cool updates for you today on the changes that we've made to terrain editing. So, as you can see, I've been working on my temple here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up the terrain editor. And first thing you'll notice is on the left-hand side, instead of just having painting options now, we've got the concept of layers. So let me show you how that works real quick. So in the temple floor area, I've got my white marble showing, and if I want to see how it looks with the rocky look, I can just real quick change it to the rocky look, or I was also playing around with the red marble look. So as you can see with the layering, as you add layers, it makes it really easy for you to test out different combinations until you get the one that you want. So that's the first change, but now let's talk about adding a new layer. So I click Add Layer, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Stone, and we scroll down a little bit. And I want to go ahead and get my desert tile. So you can see desert tile shows up here on the left, and you can see when you're drawing terrain, you can either do it in a circular shape or a square shape. I'm going to take square since my temple is square. And you can see as you start drawing, it's now layering this on top because that's the top layer. So give me just a second. I'm going to pause the video and let me go ahead and finish painting the floor of the temple. Okay, so as you can see, I've now got the temple floor painted with the desert tile. And you can also see, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. You can also see on the left-hand side in each layer, there are two sliders. The first one is scale. And you can see it's set to 4 right now. And if I slide it to the right, then the terrain texture becomes smaller. So you can see it's still squares, it's just they're really small now. And if you slide it back to the left, it gets larger. So I'm going to go ahead and bump the size up. I'll put it about 1.7. So you can see that gives you a lot of flexibility of not only do you have dozens and dozens of textures to choose from, but for each texture you can change how it looks. And the second slider there is blend. And the way blend works is if it's set to 1, then that means it doesn't blend at all, and so it's completely covering the layers below it. But if you increase the blend level, as you can see, the layers below it start to become visible. So in this case, what I'm trying to do is get my evil temple look there. So I want to give it kind of like a moldy green coloring on the flooring. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for there. So you can see now, I'll bump the scale here just a little bit. So you can see now, by doing this, not only can you play around with different combinations, but you can layer combinations on top and then blend them in to get some really cool effects. Okay, and that's it for this video, and I will talk to you later. Happy gaming, everybody.